All right, you beautiful peoples of the interwebs. So you mustn't, if you watch YouTube, you could not fail to miss. There's a company called Temu, shopping like a billionaire. I'll try and put a little clip in here somewhere.
I feel like a billionaire. I'm shopping like a billionaire. I'm shopping like a billionaire.
And anyway, I decided, right, go on and let's. Actually, I got a couple of friends on the security teams that had ordered some stuff, and I looked, and I was like, "Oh right, yeah, that's pretty cool." It was crap, but it's good. It came. They had like USB wires with lights in them for charging their phones. But I thought, right, let's have a little drill around Temu and order a few things. I didn't order too much worth of stuff. I ordered about 20 quid's worth of stuff, and lo and behold, I don't know if the camera will pick it up because the thing will try and blur it out, but yeah, it looks like. Oh, camera, please. Well, I've gone into blur mode now. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like Temu has actually sent me something. So it's arrived. Let's go and check out on the unboxing table the condition it's arrived in, and does any of it work? Because I know there's some electronic stuff in here. All right, so let's go and check that out. Right, here we are over on the unboxing table. So let's get into my Temu package. So it's a plastic package, and it's been sort of taped up quite randomly. It's not everything's thrown into one package here. So I have to be quite careful when I put my stabby scissors. We'll just go with a rip, I think. Almost like a big orange bin bag. Oh, it's I can see the first remnants of the items coming through. We'll just start pulling things out. So there's one thing. Oh, there's two things. There's three things. There's one of the more important ones. Four things. Five things. Oh, and there's a big box at the bottom. Hold on, let me just keep cutting this out. And there's two of the same thing. Six. Oh yes, they've come as well. Oh, they are smaller than they look on. They were smaller than they look in the pictures. All right. So I think this came to. I will check. I think it was just over £20 for everything. Now this is the one I'm more interested in because I could be using this right now. A lavalier wireless microphone. Apparently gets good review, this one. So I'd like to see if this is an actual real one or a copy. We'll go back to that one later. Now these, you might have seen these. These were literally £3 or £4 each. And I was like, for that price, I can't let them go. Let's open one just to show you what they are. And these go quite nice on the side of the PC monitor, methinks. So, get rid of the... Oh, there's something else in here. There's a little stand. So what these are like little... little like light effect stands, so the lights RGBs go up and down them. Let me just try and find a USB extension. Oh, I've got one here. Here we go. What was it? A C? Is it actual C? Oh, it's a C. Wow. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. They're actually powered, battery powered. So there must be one of these things turns them on. Ah, there we go. Ah. Okay. Right, there we are. Oh, there we are. Look, it is working. But it looks like they're all just basically one coloured. I was hoping it would do different RGB colours. It's hard to read what it says. Colour and brightness, modes and speed. Oh, right, mode and speed. Right, that's a different mode. Different mode again. Different one again. So I think there's three. Oh, it can do different colours. Look. Oh, okay. So I wanted like a proper RGB effect going on. And that one's got it going up. Oh, there's all different modes and colours. 1, 2. It's a shame I can't get it to like cycle through its actual colours. 1, 2. Oh, that's an interesting one. Oh, quite like that one. That's quite a bonkers one. But again, it's all basically sound related, sound inputted. That's unusual. How come it can do all different colours, but they just keep it on a static? Like, see, it's green at the top, and was it orange and red there? And yet there is. Which one was it now? I just did there. See, the green can go all the way down. So they can show all the colours. But I just didn't put an RGB. That's probably one of the best ones. 1, 2. There we are. So that worked. Okay, and of course I got 2 of those. So let's put them in the background. Just leave that one there. Right, so there we are. We've got 2 different ones. So this is much more unexciting stuff. This is cable tidies, and essentially what you do is you cut it to whatever length you want. Say you want there's a cable, and you want to keep it tidy. Essentially, do that with it, and then you can cut it there, and that will keep cables tidy. So I thought that would be very useful because I have got literally thousands and thousands of cables in my room. It's not very grippy though, I've noticed that, but I suppose it doesn't need to be too grippy, it just needs to be able to do the job. And there's my phone going off telling me Temu's probably saying your stuff has arrived, please order more. Right, so some more boring stuff. These, again, a lot of this was going to be to do with tidying stuff up. Plus it was cheap. I think like stuff like that was like less than £1. This was less than £1. This is the more expensive one, and they were like £4 each as well. Let's kind of get into there. So what these are is these are cable tidies. So again, if I bring the probably I shouldn't really have opened them. They're going to be everywhere now. So they're the sticky backs for them, but I'll just show you again. If I just undo this cable that came with the lights. Therefore, there's more for electrical cables than small cables there, but they're for like sticking on your wall and keeping cables tidy. So I've got a particular few cables that need to do with that. Yeah, great. So far, pretty good. That works. Everything's come, that's the main thing. This one I was quite interested in. This one is, again, I'll need my little, it's very rubbery and silicone-y. It's got a plastic stick-on back on it. Now again, what this one is I have a USB charging hub with a lot of USB wires coming out. And it's basically a USB tidy, so you keep your cables tidy. Again, like ready for charging. And it's a white one. I wanted the white one. I got a small black one of these. I'll put a little photo up of it, but this is going to be the one that will replace it. It'll probably go like this. And it'll be like if I charge my PlayStation controller, I just pull it out, put it in, charge it. Once it's finished, put it back. So that is very useful. And again, that was, I can't remember, I'll put the prices what I paid for everything up. Again, that was less than £1, and that one's pretty good. I like that already. That's just what I wanted. Now, hopefully the stickiness will be pretty good. Let's hope. Then we've got this one, which is, in fact, I need this pretty quick on. I just wanted to see what the quality is like on it. It's a tripod. There's a mini tripod for like a GoPro, but it's one of those ones where apparently you can, yes you can bend these around and face them any way you want. They're quite stiff actually. I'm a bit worried about getting a bit too hard on that. Loosen this off. It's very plasticky. You can see why this was like dirt cheap. I mean, even that part is plastic, so I don't think that much of that you try to over screw on this. That is the only one piece of metal is this bit for tightening that. But I suppose, oh, someone's sending me messages. I suppose it does work. That's the main thing. Just going to turn these around. Yeah, you can. That's what it said you can do with them. You can literally use them to grip onto objects. It's probably not the wisest thing I've ever done, but yeah, so it can grip onto stuff. So it's quite a versatile little tripod for my GoPro. Well, I don't use a GoPro, but for my action camera, you know what I mean. Okay, so that works. Great, excellent, and of course it's quite versatile. Okay, onwards and upwards. So I can put this one out of the way. Tripod. Now this is the one I paid a little bit more for. A wireless lavalier microphone. Now, of course, I'm not using it at the minute, but this will need to, let's just open it up. Hopefully it's not a fake one, because apparently this K35 is actually pretty good reviews. People have given it good reviews. I did check on YouTube before I sort of purchased it. I thought, oh, okay. And again, I'm struggling. I hate this stuff. Right, there we go. Plastic. Alright, here we go. Ooh, there we go. Oh, I forgot it's the two microphones in there. On the picture of the box there's only one on one. Look. Two wireless lavalier microphones. So this is your receiver. So that will go into like your smart your camera, or your for me it'll be my little Sony wireless action cam, and then this will be what picks up my voice. Now these all need, oh, my little muff come off. Hey, come back here. That's a careful thing, you don't lose them. Might need a little rubber band around them. Let's take these bits of plastic off. Of course, we need to see if this actually works. Looks like the instructions are all in Chinese. Ah, great. Oh no, how to use ID diagram introduction wireless microphone. Great stuff, I might need that later. And this is going to be a charging cable. Obviously so. Yeah, USB-C. So I need to charge this part, and I'm guessing these need charging as well. Yeah. So very light and makes you wonder. That's very. Oh, they do sit in a bit more. Feels very very flimsy. That's the only thing. Very flimsy, but we'll give them a go. We'll see if it works, and we'll go and test it. So we'll go and test that now, and I'll be back in a minute. So there we go. There's a little haul of all my stuff. And again, I think it was just over 20 quid for all this. So I'll put a couple of clips on there. Oh, I think that's everything. Yeah. It's a lot of plastic waste here. Try and get it in the recycling bin. Yeah, there's all the plasticky, horrible plasticky waste, but yeah, not an overall bad haul of gear and crap. I'm going to make use out of it all. I do like the little these things. They do brighten up your room. They're great. They're not very big though. If you can look, well, you can see that. Look, that's an Xbox controller. It's about the sort of just over the width of an Xbox controller, so they are quite small, but sometimes you don't want great big ones. Sometimes little ones like that will do the job, but just enough. Just a little bit of accent lighting. Anyway, let's go and check this lavalier mic out. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a little bit of the video of the test of the lavalier mic. So this is coming from my, let me just bring my mic closer. This is coming from the my Sony action camera, and then the lavalier mic is then picking up the sound. So I'm going to mute this mic, and I'm going to put the all you're going to be hearing is the desktop audio. So I'm going to start the play button. Oh, actually, I'm going to change to that. So this is what you're going to see. I'm going to press play on it. So this is a test of the lavalier mic that came from Temu. Got it set down, and you see it's on my chest right here. So hopefully this is all working. I haven't really got the camera set up to film me. There we go. There we are. So test the lavalier mic. I've got it with a bit of a noise reduction simply because the Sony camera is very, very loud on the microphone. So I'm going to walk out the room and see if it keeps picking me up. So I'm next door now, in the next door room. Is this still picking me up? 3, 2, 1. Going back in the room. So there we go. Test the lavalier mic. Did it work? Did it not work? And like I say, we've got 2 of them in here. I don't know if we get like crazy sound if we turn them both on at the same time. Let's try it. Let's go mental. Right, so now we've got 2 mics on at the same time. I don't know if this works in stereo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or you can have another mic recording something else. Unfortunately, I can't be in 2 places at the same time to make another noise for the other one. Let's record my PC, so the sound coming out of the PC. Anyway, turn this one off. Put that back in this little box. I think we'll keep that as right. So I think we've kind of got the right. I think we've kind of got the picture of what's going on there. I did have to reduce the sound a little bit. Now the only thing I did find is they are a little bit on the flimsy, plasticky side. I don't know if this will pick them up on my. It helps if I had my little light on. Hold on. Oh, so much to think about when you're recording nowadays. Right. So it might go a bit fuzzy, but I mean, they look good on camera, but they are. That is quite sort of plasticky. Again, it's not picking it up great fine, is it? It's what it is. It's the NVIDIA background filter thing that blurs the background. It's kind of thinking, but in fact, I could turn that off, couldn't I? It's quick enough to turn off. 2 seconds. Camera. Background blur. Turn that off. Right, there we are. We should be able to get a better look at it now. So that's all there is on it. Is an on and off switch. And the microphone again, there's all there's on there is a on and off switch, and it is very, very sensitive. I've ordered another one of these for the PC actually, but not from Temu, from AliExpress. It's the 5-fine one that I've got for about 12 quid. Now I'll have to check now how much I got this one for, but yeah, so it works. That's the main thing. It's come from over. It only took about 5 or 6 days to arrive. So that's pretty good. So like I say, I'm pretty happy with my 20 quid package from Temu. Look, my lights are going, and I've managed to get them into a thing now where you can watch them. They are actually changing RGB colours all the time. Now there's another one of these that they do. I don't know if it'll be on Temu. This is number 21. They do a 21, a 22, and a 23. Now the 23 version looks amazing. That's like a proper instead of individual RGBs, it's like a proper like molded together color strip. So I'm gonna have a little look on Temu if they got that. But yeah, for like, what was it? I can't even remember. I think it's either £3 or £4. I'm sure they were less than 4 quid each. I think they were like 3 quid each. It was something ridiculous. And I was like, I've got to give them a go. And they're all right. They look quite nice in the background there. Easy enough to charge. You can have them on charge and running at the same time. So you can just put you on a USB-C. They've got a built-in battery. So yeah, pretty good. They have got different functions on them. Yeah, there's a nice little plain white one. That's quite cool. That'll look quite nice inside a PC when it managing your noise levels in your PC. I'm going to put it on my PC now. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. But yeah, it's like I say, these are the technical versions of stuff. There's red color, yellow, blue, orange, purple, multicolors. The one I like though is it's a multicolor, but it also changes the color at the same time. That looks very sort of pride flag, that one. I think it's this one, is it? No, that's not changing. This one? No, that's very pride flag again. Which one is it? No, it's not the red. I think it's the one after. That's it. It's the one after the red and white. That's it. So if you can see now, it's like literally cycling through all the different colours. So I've got to keep talking for you to see it. Blah 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 blah. There we are. You see it cycling through all the colours, so that's quite nice. They could have had some more better effects on it, but that's okay. I'll give it that. It would have been nice just to have an effect where it just fills the bar full and just cycles through all the colours. But there we are. Does what it says on the box anyway, so hey, they're all right for a couple of quid. Yeah, so what do we think of Temu? So far, pretty good. 5 or 6 days delivery, dirt cheap stuff. Yeah, it's not the highest quality stuff. But these things, these microphones, this K35 normally goes for around 30 quid. So I need to check how much I got it for. 2 seconds. We shall check on that right away. Well, I've got all the prices up here. Wow, okay. Jesus, that really was cheap. I'm going to bring them up, actually. Right, okay, let's go to full screen capture. So the tripod was £1.98. The cable tie was £1.68. These RGB things, £2.91 each. So they're under £3 each. So it was like just under 6 quid for 2 of them. 98 pence for the cable tidy. I'm sure I didn't pay £1.50 for that roll of organiser. I'm sure that was cheaper. But that wireless lavalier microphone was only £8.48, less than £10. That's bonkers. And there's the total price I paid. £20.42. And of course I use PayPal as well. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Right. There we go. We can get rid of that. Yeah, so there we are. That's what I paid for everything as well. So quite a bargain on there. Anyway, this has been a look at the stuff coming from Temu. Is it genuine? Is it a con? Well, it's genuine. Seems genuine enough. You do sign up. The only thing I've done is I did sign up for their newsletter, and they literally text me every day, which can be a little bit annoying, but I can sign out of that if I want to. And let's hope they keep my data private. Anyway, I used PayPal to pay for it, so you're covered in some ways. And would I trust it with my credit card? Not 100% sure if I'd trust it, but I'd use Google Pay or PayPal to buy it. Same with AliExpress as well. Anyway, it's been Glyn, Cheapskate Gaming, and hopefully you found this helpful. If you have, smash the old thumbs up, whatever, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, let's put my background back on. Fuzzy mode enabled. Right, I'm out of here. Ta-da now. Bye-bye.
I feel like a billionaire. I'm shopping like a billionaire. I'm shopping like a billionaire.